Law 1. Never outshine the master. The invisible rule of power. Power is rarely taken by force alone. More often, it is lost through ignorance. Throughout history, countless intelligent, talented, and ambitious individuals have destroyed their own futures, not because they were weak, but because they were too visible. They believed brilliance would be rewarded. They believed skill would be celebrated. They believed merit alone was enough. They were wrong. The first law of power is not about domination. It is about survival. Never outshine the master. This law does not demand weakness. It demands restraint. Because in the hierarchy of power, the greatest danger is not incompetence, it is making the person above you feel threatened. Power is emotional before it is logical. And wounded ego is more dangerous than open hatred. 1. Why this law exists.
Every hierarchy, corporate, political, military, creative, rests on a fragile illusion that the person at the top deserves to be there. The moment this illusion cracks, the structure turns hostile. When you outperform your superior too openly, 3 psychological reactions occur: insecurity, fear of replacement, loss of authority in the eyes of others. Even benevolent leaders are not immune to this. Human beings do not respond to excellence with gratitude by default. They respond with comparison. And comparison breeds resentment. This is why history is filled with stories of brilliant advisors executed, successful generals exiled, talented employees quietly removed, not for failure, but for making their superiors feel small. 2. The illusion of merit. Modern culture teaches a dangerous myth. Work hard, be the best, you will rise. In reality, visibility without political intelligence is self-destruction. Power does not reward those who shine brightest. It rewards those who control how their light is perceived. If your success implies your superior's inadequacy, you become a liability. The master does not fear your competence. The master fears losing respect, losing control, losing relevance, and fear triggers retaliation, often subtle, sometimes fatal. 3. Historical example number 1, Niccolò Machiavelli. Niccolò Machiavelli was not a king. He was not a general. He was not a ruler. He was something more dangerous. He was brilliant. Serving the powerful Medici family in Renaissance Florence, Machiavelli possessed unmatched political insight. He understood diplomacy, warfare, and manipulation better than nearly anyone of his time. But Machiavelli made a fatal mistake. He allowed his intelligence to be seen. When political tides shifted and the Medici regained control, Machiavelli was viewed not as an asset, but as a threat. He was arrested, tortured, exiled. His brilliance did not save him. It exposed him. Only after losing power entirely did he write The Prince, a manual not of morality, but of reality. Ironically, Machiavelli learned Law 1 too late. 4. The master's perspective. To understand this law, you must think like the master. From above, power is not comfortable. It is paranoid. The master constantly asks, who is watching me? Who is judging me? Who could replace me? If you demonstrate superior skill without humility, you answer those questions, for them. You become the future they fear. This is why intelligent subordinates are often kept close, but never elevated too quickly. And why those who flatter, rather than outperform, rise faster. 5. Historical example number 2, Louis XIV and Nicolas Fouquet. Nicolas Fouquet was finance minister to King Louis XIV of France. He was efficient, charismatic, brilliant, too brilliant. Fouquet built a palace so magnificent, Vaux le Vicomte, that it eclipsed the king's own residence. The palace was a masterpiece of architecture, art, and wealth. Louis XIV attended its opening. And in that moment, Fouquet sealed his fate. The king did not see loyalty. He saw humiliation. Within weeks, Fouquet was arrested. His wealth seized. He spent the rest of his life in prison. His crime was not treason. It was outshining the master. Louis later built Versailles, larger, grander, but Fouquet was already erased. 6. Modern power structures. This law is not historical. It operates today, silently. In corporations, the employee who shows up, the manager is labeled difficult. The one who makes leadership look outdated is sidelined. In creative industries, assistants with too much vision are replaced. Protégés who eclipse mentors are abandoned. In politics, rising stars are destroyed by scandals before they shine too brightly. Power is not fair, it is protective. 7. The correct application of this law. Never outshining the master does not mean suppressing your ability. It means redirecting credit. The safest way to rise is to make the master feel intelligent. Make them appear decisive. Frame your ideas as extensions of theirs. Let them take the spotlight. You control the script behind the scenes. The goal is not invisibility. It is indispensability without threat. 8. Historical example number 3. Galileo Galilei. Galileo was right. The earth revolved around the sun. But he made a catastrophic error. He insisted on proving it publicly, mocking those in power, including the church. His intelligence humiliated authority. The result: house arrest, silencing, erasure from public life. Another scientist of his era, Copernicus, delayed publication until death. One became legendary. The other survived. Truth does not protect you from power. Timing and humility do. 9. Strategic humility. The most powerful individuals in history mastered restraint. They understood when to speak, when to hold back, when to let others take credit. True power is not loud. It is patient. Those who rise fastest often fall hardest because they reveal too much, too soon. 10. Final warning. This law is uncomfortable because it contradicts modern values. But power does not operate on values. It operates on perception. If you are more talented than your superior, let them feel superior. Let them shine first. Let them depend on you. Outshine them too early, and